Welcome my friend and fellow scribe to the Writer's Mindscape. Happy New Year! I'm Tim Green. I write in the pen name TimRG, and like I mentioned, it's a new year. 2020 has finally arrived. Yes! Which you know what that means. It's time for New Year's resolutions. No. I hate New Year's resolutions. Hate them. Hate them. I, and any rational human being, deal with goals. Well, that kind of came off of kind of snobby and arrogant. Good. No, not good. Personally, if a New Year's resolution works for you, great. They don't for me. And they don't for many people for many reasons. And I break down those reasons why in my video on why New Year's resolutions suck. Link above, down below. Like any other video I may mention in this video. So today, I'm gonna go over my goals for 2021. Now I debated doing this video because of how nobody watches them. Oh, no one's gonna object? Okay, so maybe I'm gonna do it because these goals are not necessarily out there for you. And those who do watch them, thank you, I appreciate it. But they're more for me. I believe in accountability. This is why I am going to explain in a few minutes what happened with my goals for 2020.
You failed.
I could simply ignore them, but I want to be held accountable. It's the only way to ensure that I grow and achieve my goals. The other reason why I consider not doing this video, well, they're not very engaging.
Have you tried watching 2019's video? I fell asleep in the first 2 minutes.
Don't get me started on 2019. 2020, wasn't much better. That was a quarterly goal. I didn't even mention my goals for 2020. I will be going only over my goals for 2021. I'm not going to talk about my goals for 2020 because I failed all of them. Across the board, I failed horribly. I will do a video, probably a bonus video, explaining why I failed at a different time. Every time I've talked about it while filming this video, by the time I actually get to the goals, I'm done. I just want to get the recording over with, and it's just, I will have all my goals down below for 2020 so you can see what they were. But today, I am going to just go over my goals for 2021. So to break this down, there are 4 categories: personal, social media, Writer's Mindscape, YouTube, and writing. With that being said, let's dive into my goals for 2021. Let's start off with personal. I have 2 goals here. The first one is to work out times 3 days a week.
Duh.
Yeah, I think that made sense. Did it? Yeah? No? Oh well, this is obvious. I need to get back into shape. I was doing very well this time last year before the pandemic hit and all the gyms closed, and as much as I tried, I cannot do calisthenics.
Hate them.
So it's time to stop being lazy and just suck it up and deal. Number 2, read a physical book. You may be confused by that, like read a physical book? I actually mean like read a physical book. This would be good, horror writing. But I just don't mean a physical book like that. I mean just a book with text, whether it's an ebook or an actual physical book. Because I do all mine through audiobooks now. Mostly because I can do multiple things while reading. And I want to get back into it. I miss it. I want to be able to read Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive in physical print as much as I enjoy the audiobooks. But I can barely make it 5 minutes before I get bored or drained of energy because my attention span is so used to doing this while doing multiple stuff. So that's ultimately goal, is just to get through a book, whatever the length, in 2020.
Don't you mean 2021?
Let's move on to social media. I have 2 goals for this one. Goal 1, Twitter. 150 subscribers. Followers? Is that what it is? Yeah. Followers. Yeah, I don't really engage on Twitter at all. other than to post photos that are on Instagram over there, just in case people over there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Twitter. I don't like it. But I know a lot of authors do use it and it can be helpful. I do want to get better on it. I do want to grow on it. I don't ever care if I have like 10,000 subscribers or followers on Twitter. I really don't. It's something I gotta get used to doing, but again, it's not my big priority, but I do want to grow somewhat on there. So the goal is to get 150. Number 2, Instagram. 1,000 followers. Well, I'm currently only just over 100 subscribers. Only 100. Actually, I believe I was over 110, but I think I've lost 1 or 2. Which I don't blame people for unfollowing me. I rarely post there too, because I hate taking photos.
Oh. I got nothing.
I post only really YouTube stuff, and it drives me nuts. Gotta get better at that. It just means coming up with better ideas to post over there. And one of the things I am thinking about doing is moving Time with Tim over there. But yeah, the goal is to I want to say double on Instagram. No, it's times 10 what I have. YouTube, the writer's Mindscape. I have 3 goals for this. Number 1, 150 subscribers. Yeah, I want to grow. I want to grow on this channel.
Duh.
And 150 seems doable. Well, I'm actually closing in on 100 subscribers right now.
That's awesome.
I don't know if I can go more than that. I do want to have faith and confidence in myself that I can achieve that goal. And I do think I can. I think I could go beyond that, but I have to be more consistent with what I'm posting. I have the quality come up, like I posted last year where I realized my quality sucked. I was just pumping shit out and not really taking the time that I need to do that. That's gonna be a priority for this year.
Really?
Quality and all that. And my schedule for this channel will be coming out soon, but I do have one other goal for subscribers. That is 500 subscribers. That seems also doable if I can get my quality up and really maintain it. And I do have a plan to do that. It's just gonna take some time to adjust to it. So, number 2, the schedule. Well, I already mentioned the schedule will be coming out soon. Seriously, maintaining that schedule and being diligent to it. I do have a new plan of how I'm going to go about filming my videos, because I've tried batch filming and boy does that not work. I can get 3 or 4 videos recorded in a single day. 3 of the 4 videos don't ever get published because they
suck.
And the final goal for the Writer's Mindscape is limited podcast series.
Wait, what?
I know. I mentioned about the podcast last year. Though, ultimately the last goal you knew about was just to come up with ideas for it. Well, I did come up with ideas for it. Yeah, it sucked.
Hey, that's my line.
But I have come up with a new solution. It is topics I want to cover in short batches, and not having a consistent podcast released I'm okay with, because, well, I only have a few ideas. That's the goal for this channel, for the podcast, is to release them, but they'll be like, here's a series of 5 episodes.
Done. Goal achieved.
Damn, I just realized there's a 4th goal that I didn't actually write down in my notes over here. Bonus goal, release Authortube series. Wait, what's Authortube? Huh? What? What are you talking about?
I couldn't say it better myself.
What I'm talking about is as simple as this. Last year, I planned to talk about my Authortube series. This is the Cosmere for me.
Just bigger.
Yeah, Brandon was on to something about having his take place in a tiny dwarf galaxy versus me saying, let's go multiverse. Part of my writing career series last year on the channel, I decided to do that as a separate thing. And it was going to be a bigger thing where I was going to take a lot of time, write out the scripts, really dive into it. And I actually have several episode scripts written. Boy, are they long. I don't want to do long. No, I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break them down into smaller chunks. Find a section of the topics, break those up into like 3 or 4 episodes. You won't get the full story back to back. I'll probably do one section, film all those, and then release those over a few weeks. But that is the ultimate goal, to start posting that, because I do think it's a very interesting story, an interesting topic to cover. It's good. I think it'll be something fun to put out there. It'll be something different than I think a lot of Authortubers are putting out there as well. So yeah, look forward to that.
You got my attention.
And finally, the writing goals. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Really? You're counting?
Only 4? 4 goals for writing. Number 1, develop Truthsayer. Wait, what was that? Like Truthsayer? What's that? That is my current work in progress. I've been developing it since September, and I'm happy to say this project is completely 100% every project I've worked on since 2006. No, let's say 2010.
Got it.
Basically, 2010 is where I started, instead of working on something original, trying to fix
Shitty books?
bad series and fucking them up even more. Truthsayer is original.
Sure it is.
I am happy with this because I've been worried a little on how to develop something new, if I could do that, because yeah,
Because you haven't.
especially since I have multiple projects I do want to write that there's very little development on. They're more of a concept than anything else. That is my work in progress for 2021, to finish developing it, and if I'm lucky enough to have it completed, start writing it. Number 2, Marks of Illyria and Dragon Nation's development. Wait, what? Didn't you just say you're going to do... So, I know I just got finished talking about how Truthsayer is the goal, my work in progress, the one I'm gonna focus on. And now I'm talking about developing 2 other projects. One I've already mentioned in the last one that was totally fucked up. I know, I did. But this is not what it sounds like. I do say development because it's the only thing I can really think of that really fits for what I want to do, and that is start planning them again, but not like Truthsayer. That's not helping. Okay, let's try this again. So what I mean by these 2 series is ideas have started coming to the forefront of my head for Marks of Illyria and Dragon Nation randomly. Generally, this is how my subconscious tells me they're ready to be worked on.
Okay.
Well, I have Truthsayer to work on. That's what I'm working on. I mean, I'm just gonna be putting these ideas down, writing them all down. Don't lose any of them. So when I do eventually come back to one of these series to actually develop,
Don't you mean fix?
I have all these ideas down. I don't lose them. That's what I mean by development. Yeah, that works. All right, number 3, finish my short film script. Well, one of them. If you can't see over my shoulder here, yeah, I think I'm pointing at one of them. That note card there is for a short film I'm currently writing. I'm actually developing, at this point, multiple ones. I was actually starting to work on one. Then when I started last year that I had to take a break from because there's just too many ideas that weren't working together in a short film. So the goal is to finish developing, basically outlining,
Duh.
plotting, and then writing this first draft of the script for one of these short films. And number 1, non-fiction.
Wait, what?
I'm writing a non-fiction?
Okay.
Yes, non-fiction. This is something I've been wanting to dive into for years. But what I'm actually leaning towards now is going back to the original idea where my writing career series
You mean that dumpster fire of a series?
came from, which was actually a book. Since the YouTube version and that it became, I kind of want to revisit it because I do really like it. I don't know what actually will come of this. Will I actually write it? Who knows? It's just something I'm considering right now. Really starting to spend some time at some point gathering my thoughts. What would I want to do? Throw these ideas out here, there, and see what comes up with it. Only time will tell, but it is something I am definitely considering doing because I do want to pass on my knowledge.
You mean like what you're doing on this channel now?
Oh, we're done.
Yes! Woo!
Now you know what my goals are. Now it's your turn. Comment down below your goals for 2021. Thank you for watching this far. And since you made it to the end, since you made it this far, I'm assuming you're enjoying this video. So go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It's a great way to help support the Writer's Mindscape. Another great way to help support it is to share this video on social media.
Just do it.
And since you like this video, I have a lot of content on this channel and more to come. So the best way to know when that goes live is to hit that subscribe button.
Nice.
Ring this bell, not this one, but you know, that one.
Awesome. You're awesome.
And turn on all notifications so you know when all other content from the Writer's Mindscape goes live. Thank you again so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and I'll chat with you in my next video. Bye!